I want to talk about the power in the name Jesus, because you need to know who you are and you need to know what you carry and what is rightfully yours. Because when you're praying, you need to quote this. You need to have the revelation of this. Hebrews 2:8, you have put all things in subjection under his feet. In that he put all things in subjection under him, he left nothing that is not put under him. God is saying that all things, everything that you could think of, that you can see, that you can know, that you can hear of, is under Jesus's feet. He is sitting far above every power, principality, ruler, authority. He is seated high above everything. All things, not some things. You need to remember that Jesus is in you and we are in Jesus. So if all things are subject to him, then all things are subject to you. Subjection means domination, control, mastery. It's the act or process of bringing someone or something under one's control. What are you facing right now? What is that thing that is trying to control you? I love this because the Bible in Isaiah 54, it says, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and you shall rebuke every tongue that rises against you in judgment. This is your heritage as a child of God. In fact, if you go to verse 15 of this same chapter, listen to what it says. Indeed, they shall surely assemble, but not because of me. God is saying, I didn't send that attack. It didn't come because of me. Whoever assembles against you shall fall for your sake. There are things that God can allow in your life for you to be pruned, to be shaped, to be equipped, but they won't be against you. If God allows something, it will be for you. You're going to go through a storm, but you're seeing that you're changing, you're improving, doors are opening, but wait, I'm in a storm and I'm winning. That's how you know that God is in it. When Joseph was thrown into that pit, when Joseph was thrown into that pit, I'm sure his brothers thought, we've done away with him. He's gone, besides Reuben, obviously. Reuben was on his side. But if you read in Psalm 105, I believe, it says that God sent a man before them, Joseph, sold as a slave. They hurt his feet with fetters until the word that God has spoken over him came to pass. That same word that God gave him tested him. Yes, Joseph was facing a storm, but he was winning. When he was in prison, guess what? The prison guy who was in charge of that place, he put some things under him and he didn't check his work because why? God favored Joseph in prison. So he was in a storm, but he was still winning. And when the time came when the word of the Lord had tested him, God called him out and made him a leader. The Bible says, indeed, they shall surely assemble, but not because of me. Whoever assembled against you shall fall for your sake. You know why? We go back to Hebrews 2. God says that he put all things in subjection under the feet of Jesus. Jesus is in you. The Bible says it's no longer I that lives, but Christ who lives in me. If all things are subject to Jesus, then all things are subject to you. Please have this revelation when you're praying. It's time to shift things, says the Lord.